The stalemate at the Northeastern Hill University, or NEHU, is just refusing to die even after the Union Education Ministry constituted a two-member fact-finding committee to probe the allegations of mismanagement and other issues flagged by the Teachers Association and students' body against Vice Chancellor Prabha Shankar Shukla. The NEHU Teachers Association and the agitating students have expressed their sheer displeasure about the fact-finding committee, particularly about the composition of it. NEHU Teachers Association Vice President Professor Prasenjit Biswas spoke exclusively to Notice Live this morning and explained why the Teachers Association and the students are unhappy with the probe committee. Let's listen in to what Professor Biswas has said.
So, Mr. Biswas, welcome to Northeast Live. So, a big development there. So, now the Union Education Ministry has set up a two-member inquiry committee on the NEHU issue, and after 15 days, they are also asked to submit a report. So, Mr. Biswas, how do you see this development?
We are not exactly happy with this development because the inquiry committee doesn't include anyone from state of Meghalaya who knows the ethos of Northeastern Hill University. Therefore, Professor Nath was in Assam University and he was censured by MHRD for his non-performance. How can a non-performing VC be made part of that inquiry committee? We don't understand. Though we are not going into who should be in the inquiry committee and leave it to the best judgment of the authorities, yet we don't find it acceptable, the constitution of inquiry committee, as it does not include any representative from the sides of hunger striking students. As you know, students are falling sick and they are on the 11th day of the hunger strike. Is going to be indefinite, is going to be really very, very strong and serious situation because government has not responded in the right way. So government must respond in the right way by consulting us, by making a panel which is acceptable, which has neutral, fair-minded people or not people who are suspected to going to cover up the whole situation. So therefore, students are unhappy and therefore NEHU is really looking for finding a solution in the stalemate, but we don't know when the right moment of finding a solution will arrive and how we are going to get right person in a very serious inquiry of this kind.
So, Mr. Biswas, the NEHU Teachers Association and students, they are unhappy on this development. So, the students, as you already mentioned, they are falling sick. So, as you already mentioned earlier, the students' health is a grave concern at this point in time, Mr. Biswas. So, will the students continue their hunger strike now?
The logic is this, unless the erring VC resigned or he is removed, or even he is sent on a long leave, the first step of the solution is not coming forth. In a sense, the concerned authorities are not blinking. They are showing goodwill, but they are not taking the right step. So this is where the whole problem is arising now. So we are trying to make a breakthrough from Teachers Association. We are going to approach right kind of people in the ministry and various other people who are concerned with the future of Northeastern Hill University. Another big development is that High Court of Meghalaya has instructed the central government to come out with a solution by November 20th. If central government cannot come out with a solution which is acceptable to the students, to the teachers, then High Court of Meghalaya shall intervene. This has its parallel in Manipur High Court's intervention in Manipur University, where High Court appointed Mr. Jarnal Singh, a senior IS officer, to run the university. He had set the university rolling for 2 years by recruiting faculty, by promoting faculty, by building infrastructure. And then after Mr. Jarnal Singh, Professor Loken Singh then followed him as a regular Vice Chancellor. This was Manipur High Court's intervention. I think Meghalaya High Court is also thinking like that. So we are really again left to looking at all these possibilities. Teachers Association, Non-Teaching Staff Association and students are together at this moment and we are brainstorming how to find a solution from this impasse, from this stalemate.
So, Mr. Biswas, what will be the next course of action from the NEHU now?
we are worried about our students because students are falling sick. So we do not see any possibility of moving away from hunger strike at this moment. Our students are very determined. Our students want to bring the right solution, and that is why they have sacrificed so much. It's a painful, sordid sacrifice that they have undertaken on themselves for the future of the university. You can imagine the pain, the determination, the commitment with which they have undertaken this journey. And we are fully with them. We have no other option but to remain together and really look for a solution. I seriously hope that the central government listens to us, the concerned authorities become more sensitive and address the issue in the right way.
Right, Mr. Biswas, thank you so much for speaking to Northeast Live.
In the meantime, the NEHU Students' Union also said that they will continue with their hunger strike as they are also unhappy with the Union Education Ministry's two-member committee. Here is what NEHU General Secretary Tonohi Kharsati said.
From the student union side, we do not really feel that this decision of the government is a total. It's in total with the demand. It's in total favor with the demand of the students. As we, the students, we have started this hunger strike since day one, demanding the removal of the VC. So for us of now, we will still be continuing with this indefinite hunger strike until we see that the government takes action against the VC. That is the removal of the VC. Yes, indeed, it's a matter of concern that we do not see any of the committee members that is from domicile of our state. Certainly, they should have the government should have taken into consideration that at least a local member or a local member should have been appointed as one of the members, owing to the reasons that this particular area, the geographical area, and also the history of this university will be well known by a person who is someone related to this university and to the state as a whole.